to the 30.
Former Heisman Trophy winner out of Southern California. Here is Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer with the Arizona Cardinals. It was a slow start last year, but man, did they come on towards the end of the year. How about that? 10-6. They did not make the playoffs, but Carson Palmer stayed healthy and played very well.
That brings the play to an end.
And now we'll look at the Cardinals offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once.
Second down here after that run play. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Palmer's going to take it from the gun.
A takeaway. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The 25-yard line.
First down on the way.
Ellington is in the backfield. Handoff made. Ellington's met after a gain of 3. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Broncos defensive lineup. What a strong secondary they have here, as they have really found a way to shut down opponents' quarterbacks. Ellington's lined up in a single back formation.
Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Snap it out of the gun.
That ball has been picked off. In on the stop. First down coming up.
The Broncos in the pistol formation. Ball's going to secure the handoff.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
And now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos offense. They have been a 3rd down juggernaut this year, converting at an unusually high rate.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Manning's got it in the gun.
Looks to his left.
On the money.
That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
The Broncos trying to bounce back after last week's tough loss, and they're doing just that so far, winning in a close one.
Yeah, you hate that feeling after losing a close game, so you got to find a way to make that play so you don't have that same feeling you had after last week's game.
First down at the 15. Ball's taking the handoff. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. And now, here's the Cardinals defense. They have to put some pressure on the quarterback this week, as last week they did not have a single sack. The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
Manning out of the gun. Still on his feet. Manning's going to slide and avoid the hit.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And he puts it through for 3.
Well, that's how the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
Right at about the 28-yard line. They face first down. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The reception, easy, wide open. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They've come out in the dime package. He'll take the snap from the gun and a gain of 4. The Cardinals doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Brown's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make a catch.
3rd and 6.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations. Like this one on 3rd down, can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
And a touchback.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Midway through the first. Balls handed the football. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd.
Ball lines up in the backfield.
Just a quick drop back.
Peyton connects with Jacob Tammy. That picks up 11.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Manning comes out in the pistol. Ball's going to take the handoff now. Running room. Brought down right at the 50.
Ball's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down following the long play.
Takes it again. Brought down at the 44.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
2nd down coming up. Offense lines up here.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Walker. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Broncos snap it at the 36. Ball's got it on the handoff. They bring him to the turf.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
It's now second down.
Thomas, a receiver in the slot. He'll get it again. Tackles made.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
This is third down.
Peyton Manning will be taking this one from the gun.
Out of the shotgun formation.
Peyton connects with Jacob Tamme.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
And Fitzgerald's lined up now as a slot receiver. Dropping back now into the shotgun. The catch is made. Still not taken down.
And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. Offense lines up here.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Complete to Floyd. Floyd's brought down after picking up only a yard.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Cardinals from the 37. They'll run it here.
And he is tackled at the 44. It's third down coming up.
Ellington's going to secure the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
First down here after the run.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Ellington's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
This is what you call throwing the wide receiver open against man-to-man coverage. Throw it to the open space. Let the receiver outrun the defensive back. Nice completion.
Let's go.
The Cardinals snap it at the 31.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
First down at the 25. Ellington's taking the handoff. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7. But the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Ellington is in the backfield.
Second down and 4. Brings it into his body.
Brown's marked down after a gain of 9.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
Let's go.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
Second down here. The long drive continues. 3-step drop. Throws to the right. Very nearly intercepted.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. Play after play after play here on this drive.
Third and goal from the 10.
Looking across the middle. Touchdown and drawing close.
Touchdown Cardinals.
Terrible job that time by the defense. Third and goal. They're expecting pass, and they still can't stop it. This defense is just not fast enough to stop those touchdown passes.
The Broncos now only up a single possession. The gap's been closed in this one. Scores 13-7. Welker's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down here.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Tight end in motion.
Manning from the gun.
And he's forced to the ground.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Ball lines up in the backfield. Manning with the give.
Good piece of tackling.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
Now looking at third down. Throw to the left. He's wide open for the grab.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got four defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle usually is wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Now first and 10.
Balls handed the football. Johnson's there to take him down.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Ball lines up in the backfield.
Muscles through the defender. Throws the pass.
Peyton connects with Jacob Tamme. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Ball's going to take the handoff now.
And gains about 1.
I will say this for the offensive coordinator, he is persistent. They're not running the football very well today, and that time he tries to run game again. Gets a couple yards, but not much.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10.
Manning's going to be in the pistol here. He'll get it again.
Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cardinals official. The injury appears to be a broken collarbone. He will not be returning to today's game, and the team won't know the extent of the injury until after the x-rays. On top of that, they're saying it's hard to know how long he'll be out for right now, but they would not rule out an extended absence.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
is through for 3.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. Ellington's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Ellington is tackled down.
You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Second down and 5. They're setting up screen. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
And Fitzgerald's lined up in the slot.
First down at the 32. Setting up screen. He's got the catch. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. It's a two-tight-end formation. Dwyer's got it on the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
Brown's in the slot.
Let's go.
The Cardinals have it at the 44. Got the completion. Ellington is tackled down. After the pass play, gain 7. Second and 3 on the way. Nickel formation here for the defense. Drop back, shotgun formation. And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald. That's a gain of 10. First down here after the completion. Ellington is in the backfield.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Screen. Gets it out for the completion.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First down here. The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Taken down at the 21.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
From the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Be a great defensive back in the NFL now. You have to read the receiver. When those hands go up, you do the same, and that time the defense knocks the football down.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Get ready.
They'll go shotgun here. Throws to the right. Ball's picked off. Running room. Broncos in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback was under pressure. He could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The point after is good. The Cardinals will have plenty of work to do in the second half, but they'll want to try and cut into the lead here before the intermission. The score's 23-7. They'll take it at the 20. The Cardinals come onto the field for their next series. The Cardinals come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
brings it in. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. The Cardinals come to the line with an empty backfield. Out of the shotgun. Set up screen. Pulls it in. Picks up 8 here.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Taylor's shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Finds his mark. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Cardinals signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Could have been intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
The defense comes out in the dime. Second down and 10. On the money. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Dwyer is in the backfield. Takes it from the gun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Signals fair catch. They come to the line, and it's first down. Manning's lining up in the pistol. Looks like a false start on the offense.
False start, offense.
First down on the way. Manning's setting up now in the pistol. Ball's going to secure the handoff. Shaughnessy's there to take it down.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
One more snap in halftime. Second down and 12. Ball's taking the handoff for a gain of about 5. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here in the Mile High City.
We welcome you in now for the EA Sports Halftime Report presented by Verizon. Now let's take a look back at the first half. The Broncos are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Cardinals just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Cardinals with possession early in the first. Under pressure here, and the pass is picked off. Broncos will end up returning it for a TD. The Broncos with the early advantage.
Talib's got it on the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Broncos come onto the field now for this next series. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Abraham's there that time for the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Here's Here's the handoff. Picks up maybe 3. The Broncos lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Balls had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Shaughnessy's the one who brings him to the ground. And here we have second down. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. With 2 hands, he has it. He's brought down.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
Peyton Manning under center. Balls handed the football. Gains 5.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and 6. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Manning's back in shotgun formation. And he's taken down once more for the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
False start, offense.
This is going to be a long field goal attempt. The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. The Cardinals offense heads on to the field.
Let's go.
With drop back. And off the mark on that short throw.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock it down. Great play.
Second down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Ellington's going to take the handoff now. Gains maybe 5.
Number 38, football carrier on the play. Gain 5.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Dwyer is in the backfield. From the gun. Completion to Fitzgerald.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
Good for only a yard. Coming up, second down. Double tight end formation. Looking across the middle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They bring in the extra tight end. Looking to go up top again on first down. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. That's second down coming up.
Number 38 gets the ball.
Again, they'll lean on him. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Offense lines up here. First down and 10. Smith's in on the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw at that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. The Cardinals lined up. Everybody split out wide. Out of the gun. Over to Carlson. Carlson's met at the 23.
The Cardinals that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
Ellington is in the backfield. The Cardinals take it from the 23. Picks up about 5.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Mounting a serious drive. First and 10. And that's Talib, who almost came away with a pick.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Second and 10. Ellington on the screen. Puts up 6.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
The Broncos will be back to return the kick. Still have a sizable lead here in this one. Scores 26-14. Welker's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Ball's got it on the handoff. Taken down at the 39. Second and 3 after that last carry. Manning set in the pistol. Ball's going to secure the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
It's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Manning set, empty backfield. Snap it out of the gun. Throws the pass. Finds Thomas. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
The Broncos did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Manning comes out in the pistol. Second and 1. Ball's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Ball's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Ball's lined up as the single back. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Sanders is going to go back to the huddle and look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
Manning's going to be in the pistol here. The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Balls handed the football.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Manning's got everybody split out wide. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Catch made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. 1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Jim, they get the field goal at that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Fights through contact. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Cardinals take it from the 28. Makes the reception. Looking ahead, the Broncos will be on the road in New York next week, while the Cardinals will be playing at home next week. First down here after the completion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They're setting up screen. And he'll step out.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Second down and 2. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Ball lines up in the backfield. First and 10 to the ground. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Offense lines up here. The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Manning's lining up in the pistol. And it's Antonio Cromartie with the pick. That'll stop the play right there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They've come out in the dime package. Now 1st and 10. Going deep. That's an interception. Nice tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
They face 1st down. Ball's going to take the handoff now. Buchanan's there to make the tackle.
Outside runs take time, and when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down and 10. They'll go ground, and that gains 1.
Pretty typical play right here. When you're backed up against your own end zone, you run the football inside, and it just gets a short gain.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. 2 tight ends on the field here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Signals and makes the fair catch. They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. And Fitzgerald's a receiver in the slot, trying to work that left side. Floyd's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Ellington inside. That's a gain of 8. 2nd down now. Offense lines up here. Ellington's got it on the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
1st down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center. Incomplete. Talib was in the vicinity. Well, the quarterback's hurried on the play, and he throws it incompletion.
The QB had no chance, Jim, that time. No chance. The offensive line just has to keep the defenders off the quarterback a little longer.
Dwyer is in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Setting up screen. Secures it with 2 hands. On the way, 3rd down. And it's knocked down. Incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback. And in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 33 yards out. The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Broncos offense ready now to see what it can do. Thomas is lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st down and 10. Ball's going to secure the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. Ball lines up in the backfield. And he's taken down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
3rd down on the way. Latimer's lined up in the slot. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Peterson with a chance to return this one. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. What a place to start for the offense. Nickel formation here for the defense. 1st and 10. And he's thrown to the ground. A lot of yardage to make up here after that sack. It's 2nd down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Dropping back 3. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
The Cardinals know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on 2nd down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
Has his target. Running room.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Screen underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Homer's going to take it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Touchdown. This game is tight.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
Inside of the uprights. Cardinals getting ready to kick it away. Touchback. First down, offense readying for the snap. Manning's setting up now in the pistol. They'll go ground, middle. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. Peyton connects with Jacob Tammy.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. We're late in the fourth, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. The give. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
First down at the 44. The defense gets the sack. Defense calls a timeout. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. This will be 2nd down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Tight ends in motion here. Manning out of the gun. Makes the reception. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. A reception on second down, but not enough for the first. Third down. Ball lines up in the backfield. Manning's got it in the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. And it's picked off by Cromartie. Breaks free.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down at the 49. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Browns in the slot.
Let's go, let's go. 258.
Second down and 10. And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald. Trailing every third down, so big at this point. Homer set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. He'll take the snap from the gun. They'll mark him at the 41. The Cardinals call a timeout and are left now with only one. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. They'll go for it on fourth down. Late stages. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Ellington's taking the handoff. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
The Cardinals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Palmer looking down the field. Makes the play.
What a wonderful route by the wide receiver. Terrific throw by the quarterback, and he catches it. And it's a long gain, but just short of the end zone. Nice play by the offense.
The Cardinals defense comes back out now. They're in a tough spot, but know if they make some stops, they can be the heroes today. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And that'll be a gain of about 2. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Another carry here. Takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Let's go, let's go. 258.
Ellington's handed the football. That put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Cardinals come out in the nickel. Manning from the gun. Going deep. Looking for Demaryius Thomas.
Big first down by the offense It's that time here in the second half. They're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Ball lines up in the backfield. First down at the 44. Sticks to his hands. He's taken down at the 35. The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Broncos had a moment to breathe and now huddle back up while they're right now in field goal range. Offense lines up here. Second and short. The Broncos get a first down. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. The Broncos head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left in the game. Manning set in the pistol. First down at the 25. Ball's going to take the handoff now. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. And now the spike. They stop the clock on the spike, and now they'll have the time to bring the field goal unit out and line up for the tying field goal.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job on the offensive side. Don't do anything after this. Don't try for another play to go into the end zone. Something could go wrong. Let the kicker come out here and do his job.
The Broncos take it from the 23. Ball's got it on the handoff. Every play in an NFL game is huge, but when you're talking about fourth down with the game on the line, well, this can decide it all.
So hard to stop an offense 4 times in a row. This is going to be interesting to see how the defense goes about it.
Kick at the right moment, and now we're probably looking at overtime. So the offense does good work to drive down the field, get in position, and kick the field goal now to tie this game in the late stages.
Yeah, and you know what's going to be fun from here on out is which team is willing to take a chance. Will the offense be aggressive? Will the defense take some chances? The one that's aggressive, I think that's the one that's going to win the game.
The 30. More football to be played here. This one is going to the extra session. Broncos ready to boot it down the field. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense now marches onto the field. He'll take the first snap here in overtime. Ellington is tackled down.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Cardinals have it at the 29. Completion to Fitzgerald. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. And Fitzgerald's undoubtedly been the top target for his quarterback today, Phil.
Yeah, he has. And quarterbacks, that's what happens. When a wide receiver gets hot, hey, they'll start looking for him, and that's what's happened in this game so far here.
The Cardinals take it from the 38. Ellington's going to secure the handoff. Talib's there to make the stop. Second down and 5 after running it on first down. Offense lines up here. Dwyer's taking the handoff. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. Still 5 yards short of the first after the run. Third down coming up. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Dave Zastudil is called on now for the punt. Broncos offense now coming out. Nickel formation here for the defense. 1st and 10. Throwing now to his left. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Manning comes out in the pistol. 2nd and 10. Balls handed the football. And that's a gain of 9.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Ball's going to take the handoff now. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Even though the defense knows you're probably going to run the football, it's 3rd and short. If you run hard, all you need is a little bit of a lane. We see it there, able to get the first down.
The defense comes out in the dime. Now 1st and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, you don't see this too often, but this guy is rattled today. He has been getting hit, and that time, even though there were open receivers, he could not find them. He was worried about his protection, and he took another sack.
Peyton Manning under center. Ball's got it on the handoff. Shaughnessy's there to make the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
3rd down now. Peyton Manning will be taking this one from the gun. Out of the shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Here's Sanders. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Peterson's going to make the fair catch this time. The Cardinals get ready to start their drive. And Fitzgerald's a receiver in the slot. Throws to the right. Complete to Carlson. Carlson's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. 2nd down and short.
2nd down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel. Ellington's going to secure the handoff. Ellington is tackled down. It'll be 3rd down. Ellington is in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Tackled down at the 47.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Show me a team that can pick up the quarterback sneaks on 4th and short, and I'll show you a team that has a good center and 2 good guards. They get a good push inside, and the quarterback is able to get the first down.
1st down and 10. Another running play. Ward that time in on the tackle. Ellington's the one who is down, and will step aside for just a moment. After running it, it's 2nd down. Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center. Dwyer's taking the handoff, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run, gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Dwyer is in the backfield. Gets the handle here, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That leads us to 2nd down. Dwyer's handed the football for about 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cardinals official. All they're saying right now is that it's an upper body injury. But, guys, it's not one that will hold him out much longer. Back to you.
This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out. The kick is good. Well, Phil, this one ends in overtime with a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, it was so exciting, and it's a shame it just came down to this, but a nice drive there at the end to get a chance to kick the field goal, and the kicker came through.